Back again.
Round 2.
Fucking fat fucks here.
Alright guys, we're coming at you with this voiceover from a chest workout about a week ago.
Yeah, more like 2 weeks ago, because Vince here didn't want to record and finish up this video, man. Shit.
Anyway, first workout we have here are the seated chest flies. We're doing this pretty much as a warm-up to warm up our shoulders, get the blood moving, get a quick pump in the chest. We're doing this from 3 to 4 sets for about 15 to 20 reps.
Yeah, so you can see our boy Tyler here in a couple of these takes, because Tom here didn't know how to work my phone. We're actually using a Samsung Galaxy S6 to record right now due to our money issue, because we don't have enough money to buy a nice camera, but we'll work on that for you guys.
Alright, second workout here, we have the incline dumbbell press. First couple sets of these were warm-up sets.
Yeah, so how we're doing these are basically warming up with our weight and slowly increasing it by like 10-20 pounds, and then we're going to reach our maximum weight and try to get about 6 reps and then get a drop set in at the end.
Yeah, we're basically using the progressive overload principle during this, and I believe we worked up to about the 105s for anywhere from 6 to 8 reps.
Yeah, Tom worked up to 105s because he's like 200 pounds. I mean, I worked up to 75s. So yeah, here's Tom's second set right here. It's about 85 pounds, I believe. I mean, it was 2 weeks ago. So how many pounds is that, Tom?
Yeah, I believe this set was the 80s. This set should be the 95s.
95s here. All right. Tom got this up actually pretty easily. I think he'll actually go for 105 the next set. So here we go. So he'll probably get 8 reps here. As you can see, Tyler's spotting them. You know, just in case we don't want those dumbbells falling on Tom, man. Actually, those were the last set for Tom. So yeah, you finally get to see me in the video because I actually pressed record correctly on this one. So this is my last set. All the other sets were actually picture still shots that Tom took.
Sorry about that, guys.
And it's the last set I did.
Not a camera whiz like Terry over here.
Yeah, so 75 pounds. Man, these were fucking heavy. I actually lost some weight over the summer, so you know, pushing these up was pretty difficult. I got about 6 to 8 reps here. And,
He's getting there though, guys. Terry is transitioning from a powerlifting background. So right here, next exercise, we have the incline dumbbell flies, really going for a deep stretch on these and a solid contraction. We are, I believe we're hitting these with the 30s right now, and then we're jumping right into a superset of a single dumbbell two-handed press. This is a really good exercise to just pump blood into the chest, and it gives you a really good contraction.
And then, yeah, once we got those superset done, got right into flat bench press. Not bench press, excuse me, dumbbell press actually. So as you can see here, I'm actually working on the 55s here. Kind of like a warm-up set, and then we're going up in weight again.
Yeah, right here I believe I am warming up with the 80s. As you can see, it's going up pretty easily. This bulk's going well. Calories are going up. I believe I'm sitting at about 205 pounds in this video.
Yeah, so Tom's gonna finish off the set here, I believe, and to get right into a drop set here. You know, just get that extra pump going and blood going to his chest. So you just grab the 40 pounds up there. Just get those last reps in. There you go. And yeah, we're moving on to these flies actually. Tom taught me these flies. I never done them before, and I love them. They're great for your chest. You know, it really focuses on one side of the pec. You know, usually when you do two, you're trying to like struggle. You're struggling in order to push it together. So here's Tom doing his set.
Yeah, guys, this is a great movement for the inner pec. Going across the body is just gonna fire all the fibers in your inner chest. And now we are headed into, I believe we did 3 sets of body weight dips just to get even more blood pumping, even more of a burnout.
Yeah, that was a super set. We didn't actually record too many of that because we forgot to, but Yeah, we did a superset with that on the single arm chest fly. Now we're gonna go right into cable flies here. So we gotta work from the top to bottom, really focusing on that upper part of your chest, because I'm really trying to build that upper part of my chest. So team no collarbone here, right?
Hell yeah.
And then we superset these with I basically call these flies. It's the same thing as those cable flies, but instead you're taking a dumbbell and you're starting low and you're going high here. So you're really trying to up and lift, bring it up and lift that chest up. All right, and then Tom set right here.
Alright, so finishing off the chest flies here. This is pretty much the finisher, to just pump as much blood as we can into the chest to really just finish it off. And right after that, we skipped over the triceps because we were hitting them the next day during an arm day, which you guys will soon see. But anyway, we started off doing forearms with some kneeling wrist curls pretty much. And then superset that with some pronated curls. Really trying to hit the brachialis.
Yeah, so forearms not really much my thing here. I never really focused on forearms. And doing powerlifting before, I was really focusing on those 3 main lifts: squat, deadlift, bench press. And here, just trying to build my forearms, because it's part of the physique. And in bodybuilding and physique competitions, you have to have overall muscular development. So yeah, it felt really good on my forearms here. And then here I switch it down here for the reverse curls. Even though it's a bicep workout, it's really good on targeting those forearm muscles. Yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions on workouts, exercises, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'm always willing to try new things. And here's Tom going into the abs.
Yeah, we're pretty much hitting these rope ab crunches for 4 sets for about 15 to 20 reps, really trying to get a good squeeze in our abs. And with this movement, you guys have to make sure that you're exhaling your breath on the way down. That's really going to guarantee that you get the good contraction.
Yeah, when you do these, make sure you're using your core to pull it down. Most of the time when I first started doing this exercise, actually you're pulling it down, and I'm actually using my upper body, my arms, and really just using that momentum. But if you want to feel that contraction in your abs, make sure you just use your core, and like Tom said, exhale.
And superset with that, we're just doing some hanging leg raises, really trying to hit the lower abs. That's something that I'm trying to bring up for my shows. It's something that lags on me, and something that I just overall need to bring up.
Yeah, so here's my set with those crunches. You can see I'm just doing them really slow, just feeling that contraction, and try not to use any momentum in my movements. So make sure you like our video, comment, and subscribe. And it's TnT Fitness signing out. See you guys later.